Margie.
Councilman DeFilippo. Councilman,
Who? Wesley? Yeah, Wesley's here today.
DeFilippo's here.
No, he's out. He's out.
Councilman Spurlock.
Here.
Councilman Smolder is on there, right?
Here.
Councilwoman Marker.
Here.
Councilman Strider.
Here.
Councilman Lilly.
Here.
Councilman Reimer.
Here.
Councilwoman Walker.
Here.
And Mayor Miles.
Here.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day you give us and to watch care over so we can all be here this evening. We thank you for our city and thank you for all our employees, dear God, that work to make this a great place to live and a place that we're proud to call home. These things we ask in your name. And amen.
Thank you, Councilman. Please remain standing for pledge of allegiance, Margie.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, please. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. City's monthly financial statement. Not one tonight, right? Okay. Petitions, communications, and public hearings. Item A is to approve the appointment of Carla Finch to the library board. We have an opening. Ms. Seibold resigned. Laura's on there and recommended Ms. Finch. I talked to her on the phone. She works at Bridge Valley. Lives out, I don't know what the name of the street.
Split Rail.
Lives at Split Rail, which is out next to where the Ridges is. And again, she works up at the Bridge Valley and seemed very excited about doing this for us. So I'd like to submit her name to appoint to the library board, please. Like their motion? Thank you, Laura. Is there a second? Second by Councilman Ryan. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you all. Item B, if you'd read the title, please, Margie.
An ordinance to amend section 737.19.1 of Article 737 of the City Code of the City of South Charleston concerning the new manufacturing business tax credit.
As we discussed in finance, is there a motion to pass to a second reading?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Spurlock. Any discussion on this one? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you all. No bids tonight, right? We will swiftly move on to department heads. Anybody got anything?
Mayor, I got a couple things.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say you do.
Ice rink will be closed the month of July. We just started taking the ice down. We'll repair the boards. They're coming out Monday to start that. Kevin Jones basketball camp is July 11th and 12th at the rec center. We have South Charleston Library is going to do free stories and songs at Washington District Community Center on Fridays at 1:30. That starts July 11th. It's kind of like our Totsicles at the ice rink as well, where they'll read books after Totsicles. And that's on Fridays at 9:30. Any age is welcome. And then we have coming up the Kanawha County American Job Center. We have that speed hiring and prepped and polished event coming up. So July 14th down at the Mound, we'll have our inflatables down there. They'll have some food trucks. They have haircuts, healthcare, dental care, mock interviews to help build resumes. And then the next day at the rec center from 10 to 2, they have speed hiring where they try to get people some jobs and whatnot. So I
talked to them. When I first talked to them, they said they get about 300 some folks to come out to that thing. So,
I've never heard of that.
I didn't either. They approached me and they said they'd like to do something in South Charleston. They have never done anything here, and we jumped on it, and we'll see. But
So how do you get to be an employer that gets
to come interview?
I don't know how they solicit their. I don't know how they solicit their.
Yeah, they have. I have some info if you want it. I can give you the phone number.
Yeah.
I'll be down there. I was going to say, I hope it worked out there.
Yeah, you probably need to be down there, Jay.
I want to be down there.
Yeah.
Got all the ball
While we're talking to Hunter, just in case you all hear, there is an issue with the roof at the community center that happened today. It sprung a leak. Not a leak. It sprung a hole. Part of the roof pulled away from the beam. We've been in touch with Bird Air, who's the company out of Buffalo that installed it. We'll see what Rick's contacted our insurance company. It's not anything that's going to shut us down. unless we get a thunderstorm come through and it causes more damage. We're hoping not. Did we get anybody to do us a temporary Band-Aid, Steve?
He got back with me and said there wasn't anything he could do.
Okay.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, but it was worth a try.
Yeah.
So the Bird Air folks are going to get back with us on Monday, and hopefully we'll have a better game plan as to how we move forward after that. But right now, it's not supposed to rain for a few days. We're not looking at any inclement weather. I mean, it's not, if you go in the building, you can't see it.
Okay.
So you have a layer inside and you have a layer outside. It's the outside layer that's broke away from the, now if it rains, it's going to leave because it's going to run down it's going to run down and go through, but it is on the side where the pool's at, so it's not like it's dripping in, it would drip into the gymnasium where it would cause damage. It's on the pool side. So we'll see. I don't have a whole lot of detail to tell you what the game plan is moving forward. We'll kind of wait till we get a hold of Bird Air when they get here Monday, or talk to us Monday and see what their game plan is. But, you got to fly them in here and put them up in a hotel and do all that stuff and get them to, nobody around here does that kind of work. Those of us that have been around, we know we've been down this route before, and that's just what you got to do. So we'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted. Hopefully by next meeting we'll tell you it's been fixed, but we'll see. The concern is the beam. If the beam's still usable, I don't think it'll be a big of a deal. But if the beam's rotted away, that's a different animal.
I mean, right now it's hard to say. I don't think it is, but
yeah,
it's hard.
It's hard to say. Yeah, okay. We'll keep you posted. Anything else from you guys? I got one more thing I need to deal with. But
We got the Little League State Tournament, 10 through 12 softball starting. Got the picnic tomorrow. Game starts Saturday and it'll go till next Friday. So it'll be a long week.
It's 11 teams, right? Isn't it 11 teams?
Yeah.
Good. Anybody else? I'll go last. Anybody? So I'll do this because I can do it with Jake, because Jake's going to have to go up and take care of this. So I got a request from a neighbor on Superior, towards the end of Superior. Y'all are familiar where Superior comes out and meets Canal Turnpike. There's a triangular piece of property there that's basically a right of way, but the property owners there take care of it. They cut the grass. It's a pretty good size piece of property. But they want to show, for their neighborhood, they want to show some outdoor movies. They've invested in a big screen and projector, and they want to put it out there on that piece of property and show movies for the people in the neighborhood. And so the request to us was, when they do the Friday night movies, could they block off that portion of the city street, which is not that big a deal. It's only, I don't know how many houses are on that lot, but it's not many. It's
6 or 7.
So, yeah, it's not very many. And they did this at Halloween, and they had a Halloween kind of little block party there for the people, and it was really well received. People had a good time. It really went well, and we got no complaints from anybody about the road being closed. Everybody that's on the street wants to do it. I say God love them, let them do it. They're having a good time. They're going to show. The movie's not going to be out in the street. The movies are going to be in the grass, but I think they want to have some chairs out there and have a safe place for the kids as well, so they don't have to worry about traffic coming off the turnpike. And other people can get to their homes. It's not like they can't go down 100 yards and turn up and go to their homes. So it's not really have a negative impact on anybody. So what the request was is, could we not have Jake drop off 8 or 10 cones at their house, and when they have their movie nights, I don't know how many they're going to have. Who knows? But they'll go out and block the street out while they're having the movie, and then they'll pick the cones up and put them back in their yard, and we'll pick them up at the end of the summer. Let them do their thing. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's kind of neat myself. We used to do something like that up in Arborview back then. They called it Mayfair. We closed the whole circle off. It was just, and then all the adults had kegs of beer at the end of each cul-de-sac.
That was a big party.
Yeah, it was a huge party. This is alcohol-free, family-oriented program. It's not that involved here. But anyway, so that's the request, is to ask City Council if you would permit them to close the street periodically through the summer to have a Friday night movie night. Is there a motion to allow them to do that, please?
So moved.
Is there a second?
So moved.
That's right, it's Wes's ward. It's Wes's. We'll let you
Get your
move
chair,
it then,
Wes.
Wes. That's right, it's in your ward, and Kathleen will second it. How's that?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. Wes, you got anything to say about this?
No, but I'm excited. I'm going to go down there.
Okay, good deal. All righty, so we have a motion, second. Any questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Thank you all. Anybody else anything? Questions, anybody? Motion to adjourn?
So,
Second? All in favor? Nobody? I'm not getting my seat. Y'all have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy yourself.